Hey everyone, this is Scott from Forgot to Grow Up. Welcome to another edition of ReWatching Legion. Today I'm talking about Season 1, Chapter 2. I'm just finished rewatching this episode. I'm just going to be sharing my general thoughts. So yeah, I just finished rewatching this episode, and this was a fun one because David's diving into his memories. Well, Melanie was telling him he doesn't have any mental illness, and that all the times he thought it was his mental illness, that it was actually his powers. And I really like that, especially on a rewatch, because we know that's not 100% true. And even she learns this a little bit as they're going through David's memories in this episode, and they're running into problems they've never run into other people when they're doing memory work before. So I really enjoyed this episode for that. David trying to himself figure out what parts of his memory are actually real and what isn't, and trying to work it out. Him discovering a new power, in a sense, being able to kind of astro project his mind to be able to see something, be able to track down his sister, seeing her taken by Division 4. So yeah, I just really enjoyed these different elements of us going into David's memory, him trying to, piece together, did I actually have a mental illness, or was it actually my powers? So, and I really like that we're diving into this. All these get people, Melanie and Autonomy, I don't know how to say that guy's name, the memory guy. They all, have this one idea about what David is, and they're like, oh, you're not crazy, you've just been told you're crazy your whole life. And David's a little bit like, yeah, but I'm a little crazy. And so I just really enjoy it, especially, like I said, having watched the 2 seasons that are out already, and knowing David's progression, that he does learn eventually that it's a little bit of both. And he's got a little bit of mental illness going on, and he's got a whole lot of powers, and it's not always the best mix. And so I just really enjoy that they're kind of crawling into this, kind of peeking into that with this. One of the other cool things we dove into in this episode, or we see a little glimpse of, is the world's angriest boy in the world, which the book that we see, which then plays not a big part, but a reoccurring part throughout this season. I always found that one just like very creepy. Like the yellow-eyed devil guy is creepy as it is, but that's like creepy, like very obvious creepy. The angriest boy, the world's angriest boy one, is just creepy in a whole other sense. The children just fake child with a knife. It's just a whole thing. But I like that we get that introduced, and that even it's funny that Melanie and Autonomy recognize that that's a fucked up thing for a parent to read to a kid, but they don't really dive deeper into that. They're not really diving into the fact that, like, oh, did David make these memories himself? Does he not even know that these memories aren't real memories, that they're kind of fake? It's just, I really enjoy the way we're diving into this, not diving in, but like kind of tiptoeing into this, is it a mental illness, or is it that he actually has powers? Well, he obviously has powers, but what exactly is it? And as we, learn more and more about this. So I'm really enjoying this rewatch so far, and I'm excited to get to the next episode. But yeah, that's all my thoughts on this episode. It was just a lot of reflecting, a lot of flashbacks on David's part, and we're still inching into the season. We're still getting introduced to him in the series, even though for me, I've already this is my rewatch, so I already know it, but it's interesting to rediscover these things on the rewatch. But yeah, that's all my thoughts. Be sure to let me know in the comments below what you like about Chapter 2. And yeah, thanks again for joining me today. Sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and have a good one.